There's a tab and backing track available for this lesson, and you can get those by clicking the card or the link in the description for our Patreon site. And these are available for individual purchase or for Tier 2 and 3 supporters. Alright, let's look at the lesson. I'm going to show you how to play some fills over a song out of G, or a chord progression out of G. So the most common chords in G would be G, C, and D. So what you want to do, like on the outset I always say, you just take these lessons, break them down. So you have a lick out of G, you have a lick out of C, you have a lick out of D7, and then I do another lick out of G. So you got, if you broke this lesson down, you've got 2 G licks, a C lick, and a D7 lick. Okay, so let's look at the first one. That's out of the G. So it starts in G. Okay, so if you go to your 10th fret, and the only 2 strings we're dealing with right at the outset here is 4 and 5. You play 4 and 5, then you're going to pump your pedals. It's going to be... Now you can phrase that either way. You can pick that twice or pick it once, then do pedal on, pedal off, pedal on. So you can see one time I picked it both times, one time I didn't. Alright, you go back 2 frets to your 8th fret. Our pedals are still down, and we're just going to do the opposite. We're going to go, it's pedal down, pedal up, pedal back down. So it's pedal is down when you get your 8th fret. You release it, then you press it back down. Now the last thing you do here is you release the pedal, and then you drop your 4th string with the E, D flat, and E lever. So that would sound like this. So at the 10th fret we have this lick. At the 8th fret we have this. Okay, and those are both playing over the G. So now we've ended here at the 8th fret, 4 and 5 with the E, D flat, and E lever down. We're going to slide that down to our 3rd fret, which is our no pedals position for G. And when we arrive at the 3rd fret, we don't have any knee levers or pedals down. Now when you get at the 3rd, you can play it again, or you can just incorporate it all as a slide. So there again, it's that's the great thing about this. You can take this one lesson and change it up completely and make it fit more how you're used to playing. So now we have this over 2 measures of G. Okay, now we've got 2 measures of C, and I did this lick. Okay, so we go to our 8th fret, which is our no pedals position for C. You play your 4th and 8th string together, your octave for C, so that's 4 and 8. Slide that to the 15th fret. Go back down to the 13th fret, and when you arrive at your 13th fret with that, you lower those strings with your E, D flat, and E lever. Okay, while that's ringing, you have your A pedal down, you pick your 5th string and release it. Okay, the next part you do is this. Go back to your 15th fret, you pick 6. You play 7 and 8 together. Slide that down to your 13th fret and add your E, D flat, and E lever. Okay, then you go to your 8th fret, same string, 7 and 8 with the knee lever still engaged, and play 8 and 6, no knee lever. Okay, the next chord in progression is a D. So I take that, when I release that knee lever here and I have 6 and 8, I slide that up to my 10th fret, which is D. Okay? Okay, now we're going to do something maybe a little bit different for you. We're going to play an A, it's kind of an A minor feel over that D7th and that D9th. Okay, so that is played at the 8th fret. You have your A pedal down, you play 5 and 6 together. You add 2. Play 4 and 5 together. 5 and 6. Then you play 7, 8 together. And that's playing over that D7. Okay, now we're going to go back to our G chord, and this will be the last lick that we play for G. Okay, so you play your 5th string at the 5th fret with the A pedal down. Slide it up 1 fret to the 6th fret with the pedal still down. Go back to your 5th fret, have A and B pedals down, and play 5 and 6. Leave those pedals down, go back to your 3rd fret, play that group again, 5 and 6, and go up to your 5th fret with it. Go back to the 3rd fret, same group, no pedals. Okay, so breaking it down, you've got this for the G, 2 measures of G. So that's the first thing to learn. Then you have this lick over the C. Then you have this lick over the D7. Then you have the second lick over a G. And I simply played it through again to let you get a feel for the phrasing and how it works. So like I said, this is an advanced lesson showing you how you can play some, instead of like kind of more, that's more like country. Okay, so give these a try, and like I said, even if you just take one lick, you could use that for an ending. You can break those down and use them, you know, in different applications. But give it a try and let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you did, then consider pressing the like and subscribe buttons. You can also support the channel by pressing the join button below. Alright, we just want to take this opportunity to thank our supporters on YouTube and Patreon, especially our Tier 3 supporters, Jim, M. Medlock, William, Philip, Webster, and Arthur. So thanks again and keep picking.